Hey guys, welcome to this video. In this video, we will create and host this crypto tracking site using Coingecko API and Vercel. As you can see, navbar on top with search bar on right. Then comes our coin area where multiple coins are present. We can change currency and according to that, it will change the value. When we click on any coin, it redirects us to that crypto coin page. As you can see, coin name on top, then a React chart with days toggle on right. When you click on it, the chart details changes. Then comes our details of crypto coin. And then comes our footer. When we search any coin, it shows that coin. We can toggle as well as when we click on the coin, it redirects us to that page. This site is fully responsive. So let's get started. Open your VS Code, go to Chrome, type white React. Now click on the first link, copy this command and paste it in your terminal. Now give project name crypto tracking. Now package name will be same. Select framework React and variant will be JavaScript. Copy this line. Let's install the node packages. Let's copy this and paste it in your terminal. Till the time they are installing, let's install Tailwind CSS. Now in your Chrome, type Tailwind. Now click on framework guides. Using white, copy this command and paste it in your terminal. Now copy this import statement. Go to white.config.js and paste it here. Now copy this and put a comma and paste it here. Now copy this import statement. We don't need app.css. Remove it. Now go to index.css and paste it here. Now copy this h1 tag and in app.jsx type RAFCE and here paste it here. Change class to class name. Now type npm run dev. Now the Tailwind CSS is working fine. Now open index.html and change the title to crypto tracker. In main.jsx, remove strict mode and let's go to Chrome, type React router DOM. Now copy this command and paste it in your terminal. It will install the React router packages. Now restart the server. Now let's create a folder that is pages and in src let's create another folder that is component. Now in component let's create a file that is navbar.jsx. Here let's type RAFCE. Now in pages let's create home.jsx. Here type RAFCE. Remove this div. Now let's import navbar to home component. Let's go to app, remove this div. Now type div, give class name will be app. Now let's type routes. In this, let's type route. Path will be slash, element will be home. Let's close this. Now let's check whether navbar is showing or not. Now, okay, now go to main.jsx and wrap your app component to browser router. Now remove this app from here and paste it here. Now it's working fine. After this, let's close all this and let's go to navbar and let's create navbar. Let's type nav, give class name flex, flex wrap. For medium screen, flex will be no wrap. Item center, justify between, gap will be 4, padding from x-axis will be 5%. For medium screen, padding from x-axis will be 8%. For larger, padding from x-axis will be 10%. Padding from y-axis will be 5. BG gray 900/80. Backdrop blur will be MD. Border B. Border gray 700/30. It will be sticky. Top will be 0. Z index will be 50. Let's type an anchor tag. Give class name order 1. Flex shrink 0. Flex item center. Gap will be 2. Hover scale will be 105. Transition transform. Now let's type. Now as you can see, it's present here. Let's search for Lucidity React. Let's copy this npm statement and paste it in your terminal. Now after this, search for installation, click on icons. Now here search for coins. Copy, open this. For React, copy this import statement and here paste it here. Now let's type npm run dev. Now restart it. Now it's running. Now let's copy this icon and paste it here. Give class name, width will be 8, height will be 8, text emerald 400, drop shadow will be a code RGBA, this color code, and close this. Now as you can see, it's present here. Now after this, let's type a span tag, give class name, text will be Excel, font will be bold, BG gradient to R, from emerald 400 to CN 400, BG clip text, text transparent. Now let's type crypto tracker. Now go to index.css, type .app and min height will be 100 VH. Color will be white. Then background color, background will be linear gradient to bottom right. This color code, put a comma, this RGBA, this color code, put a comma, RGBA, this color code. Now after this, as you can see, it's applicable to all. Now close this, and after this anchor tag, let's create search bar. Now let's type form on submit search handler. Now give a class name. Order will be 3, width will be full. For medium screen, order will be 2. For medium screen, width will be max, width will be auto. Flex will be 1. Max width will be 2 XL. MX will be 0. For medium screen, margin from X axis will be 4. Position will be relative. Div, give class name. Let's remove this. Now give position will be relative. Group. Now in this, create div and close the div right here. Give class name. Position will be absolute. Minus insert will be 0.5. BG gradient to R from emerald 600/40 to CN 500/40. Rounded full. Blur. Opacity will be 30. Group hover. Opacity will be 50. Then transition duration will be 300. Now after this, let's create a div. Give class name. Position will be relative. Flex item center. Then a input tag. Input tag type will be text. Placeholder search crypto. Now value will be input, then on change input handler. Then let's type required. Give class name. Width will be full. Padding from X axis will be 6. Padding from Y axis will be 3. BG gray 800/60. Border gray 600/30. Rounded full. Focus outline will be none. Focus will be ring will be 1, 2. Focus ring will be emerald 500/50. Placeholder gray 400. Text gray 200. Backdrop blur SM. Now let's see the error. It says this. Now let's copy this and let's type const input comma set input is equal to use state initialize with empty. Type const filter filtered coins comma set filtered. Let's copy this and paste it here. Make the F capital is equal to use state. Value will be empty array. Then type const. Let's copy this search handler and paste it here. Is equal to event and arrow function. Let's type event dot prevent default. Then let's type set filtered coin empty array. Then let's type set search term will be input. Now let's go and create a context. Let's create crypto context .jsx. Here let's type import create context from React. Let's type export const crypto context is equal to create context. Now let's set up our store. Const crypto context provider is equal to props is equal to an arrow function. Then after this, let's type const context value is equal to, and then here let's type return crypto context dot provider, and in this provider let's type props dot children, and in this provider give value will be context value. Now after this, let's say export default crypto context provider. Now let's copy this. Let's go to main.jsx. Let's wrap our app component within this and paste it here. Now refresh it. Now let's type const crypto list. Copy this and put a comma. Set crypto list. Make C capital is equal to use state. Initialize with empty array. Type const filtered crypto comma cryptos comma set. Copy this and paste it here. Make F capital is equal to use state. Let's close this. Let's type const search term comma set. Copy this and type set. Paste it here. Make S capital is equal to use state. Initialize with empty string. Let's type const current currency comma, let's copy this. Let's type set. Paste it here. Make C capital is equal to use state and empty name will be USD and symbol will be dollar. Then after this, let's create Go API. Let's go to Coingecko. Let's open this link. First, let's sign up using Google. Click on our email. Click continue. Now after this, let's skip it. Let's close this. Now let's go to our profile first. As you can see, our profile is present here. Now let's go to API. Click on Crypto API. Get your API key now. Then scroll down. Click on Create Free Account. Click on this. Give project name Crypto Tracker. Size will be 1. Role will be developer. You can fill whatever details you want. Then click on these checkboxes and create demo account. Now here click on add new key. Now let's type crypto and type create. Now you will get your API key. Copy this and here after this API, paste it here. Now go to API documentation. Now click on coins. Go to coin list with map data, market data. Now scroll and now select node. Now scroll down and let's type here USD. Now here let's give our API key that we have just copied here. Now copy this and paste it here. Now as you can see, it's present here. Now click on try it. Now as you can see, the coin and details of the coin present here. Now after this, now let's come back and let's copy this. Not copy this. Let's copy this const option and here after this paste it here. Type const fetch crypto data is equal to a async function. Let's create an arrow function and let's paste it here. Now after this let's create a try catch block. Type const response is equal to await fetch. Now here let's give a backtick and let's copy this HTTP URL and now here let's paste it here. Now in this change USD to dollar current currency dot name, put a comma, type options. Then after this let's type const data is equal to await response.json method. Then after this let's type set crypto list data. Now after this let's create a cache block. Type error, give console dot error will be failed to fetch crypto data, put a comma, error. Now after this let's create refetching when currency changes. Now let's type use effect hook and let's create an arrow function. Type fetch crypto data. Then here after this let's type currency. After this let's create another function that is refilter when raw list or search term changes. Now here let's create a use effect hook. Let's create an arrow function. Let's create f search term dot trim method is equal to empty. Then let's type set crypto list. Then let's type set filtered cryptos will be crypto list. And then in else block let's type set filtered cryptos will be crypto list dot filter and C an arrow function C dot name dot to lower case. Then dot includes method search term dot to lower case. Now after this let's give pass here crypto list comma set search term. Now here let's type crypto list, put a comma, filter crypto, put a comma, current currency, put a comma, search set current currencies, put a comma and search term, then set search term. Now after this, let's change children, spelling is wrong. Let's correct this and let's close this. In navbar.jsx, now here let's type import crypto context from context crypto context. Now after this, let's type const. Now here let's copy this and paste it here, is equal to empty array, put a comma, set search term, correct the brackets, is equal to use context hook and type context crypto context. Now after this, let's check. It says input handler is not defined. Now let's type here, let's type const input handler is equal to event and arrow function. Let's type const value is equal to event dot target dot value. Then after this, type set input will be value. Here let's type if value is equal to empty, then set search term empty, else then set filter coins will be empty array, and in else block let's type const suggestions is equal to crypto list dot filter coin dot filter coin, then arrow function coin dot name, put a comma, to lowercase dot includes dot value dot to lowercase, set filter coins suggestions dot slice method 0,5. Now after this, let's refresh this. Now let's search. It should show some suggestions. Now let's type button, give type will be submit, give class name will be z index will be 10, position will be relative, ring right will be 2, top will be 1/2, minus translate from y axis will be 1/2, padding from x axis will be 4, padding from y axis will be 1.5, bg gradient to r from emerald 600 to cn 600, text will be white, rounded full, hover scale 105, transition all. Here let's type an icon search, give class name, width will be 4, height will be 4, pointer event none. Let's close this icon. Now as you can see, it's present here. Now let's type something. Okay, something is wrong. Then let's type filter coins dot length is greater than 0 and UL tag, give class name, position will be absolute, width will be full, background bg gray 800/95, border gray 700, margin top will be 2, rounded LG, shadow will be XL, Z index will be 10, backdrop blur will be MD. Here let's type filter coin dot map function. Let's type coin, comma IDX. Let's create an arrow function. Let's type an li tag, give key will be index, Give class name. Padding from x-axis will be 4, padding from y-axis will be 2. Hover bg emerald 600/30, cursor pointer, text gray 100. Now here let's type on change, on click. Let's create an arrow function. Set input will be coin.name. Then set filtered coins will be empty. Then let's type coin.name. Now after this, here it says two lowercase is not defined. Now change it to dot, coin.name.two lowercase. Now it shows the suggestions. Now after this, let's create a file that is coinarea.jsx. Let's type RAFCE and go to home.jsx. After navbar, let's import coin area here. For this, let's remove this div. Here let's type div, give class name, min height will be screen, bg gradient to br, from gray 900 via gray 900/95 to gray 900/90. Text will be white. Padding from x-axis will be 4. For smaller screen, padding from x-axis will be 5%. Padding from y-axis will be 6%. Padding from y-axis will be 10% for medium screen. Then after this, position will be relative, z-index will be 0. Now after this, let's create hero section. Let's create div, give class name, text will be center, margin bottom will be 8. For medium screen, margin bottom will be 12. Space from y-axis will be 4. Group. Position will be relative. Let's type div and close this div right here. Give class name. Position will be absolute. Insert will be 0. bg gradient to r, from emerald 500/10 to cn 500/10. Blur will be 3xl. Opacity will be 30. Animate pulse slow. Now after this, let's create h1 tag, give class name, text will be 3xl. For smaller screen, text will be 4xl. For medium screen, text will be 5xl. For larger, it will be 6xl. Font will be bold. bg gradient to r, from emerald 400 via cn 300 to emerald 400. bg clip text. Text will be transparent. Animate will be gradient x-axis. Leading will be tight. Here let's type crypto. Let's give a br tag. Create a span tag. Give class name. Text will be xl. For smaller screen, text will be 2xl. For medium screen, text will be 3xl. For larger, text will be 4xl. bg gradient to r, from cn 400 to emerald 400. bg clip text. Text will be transparent. Now let's type market cap, market intelligence. Now as you can see, it's present here. Now after this h1 tag, let's create a paragraph tag. Give class name, text gray 300/80. Max width will be 1. Width be XL. MX auto. Text will be small. For smaller screen, text will be base. For medium screen, text will be large. Leading relaxed. Margin top will be 4. Let's type track real-time crypto market matrices with advanced analytics, and let's create a span tag. Give class name bg gradient to r from emerald 400/80 to cn 400/80. bg clip text transition text will be transparent. Margin from x-axis will be 2. Let's type neural network prediction. Now as you can see is present here. Now after this, let's create task header. Now let's create div. Give class name hidden. For medium screen grid calls 5. Gap will be 4. Text will be sm. Padding from y-axis will be 4. Padding from x-axis will be 4. Margin bottom will be 2. bg gradient to bg gray 800/40. Backdrop blur will be lg. Rounded will be xl. Now border emerald 500/20. Now after this, let's type a paragraph tag. Give class name text will be emerald 400/90. Let's type rank. Then open another paragraph tag. Give class name text will be cn 400/90. Let's type coins. Now as you can see, it's present here. Now after this, let's define some state, that is const is currency drop down open. Put a comma, paste it here, make I capital, is equal to use state false. Then let's type const filtered coins, filtered cryptos is equal to use context will be crypto context. Now after this, let's go to crypto context and copy these 3 and paste it here. Then after this, let's type const handle currency select is equal to selected currency is equal to an arrow function switch. Set selected currency will be case will be USD. Set current currency will be name will be USD. Put a comma. Symbol will be $. Now after this, give a break. Then case will be EUR euro. Then let's type set current currency will be name will be EUR. Symbol will be, let's open car map using run command and let's type euro. Give a search, select this icon, copy this and paste it here. Now give a break. Then after this, case will be INR Indian and set currency will be this. Then default will be set current currency, name will be euro USD and let's copy this and let's paste it here. Now after this, type set is currency drop down open false. Now after this paragraph tag, give div and give class name relative flex item center, gap will be 1, cursor pointer group. Now after this, type on click, an arrow function, set is currency drop down open, not is currency drop down open. Let's give a span tag price, div, give class name, flex, item center, gap will be 1, then a span tag, give class name, text will be emerald 400 slash 50 slash 90, then here let's type current currency dot symbol. Now as you can see it's present here. Then after this span tag, let's type chevron down, give class name, width will be 4, height will be 4, text will be cn 400 slash 80, transition transform is currency drop down open, then rotate 180 degree, else empty. Let's close this icon. Now after this, let's create a paragraph tag, give class name, text will be center. Now here let's type 24 hours flux. Then another paragraph tag, give class name, text right, and let's type market cap. Now after this, as you can see it's present here. Now after this, let's create currency drop down. Now after this, let's type is currency drop down open, and let's create a div, give class name, position will be relative, bg gray 800 slash 95, backdrop blur will be XL, rounded LG, border, then border ember 500 slash 20, shadow will be 2XL, Z index will be 50. Then let's type USD, Euro, then INR. Dot map function, code will be an arrow function. Let's type a div, give key will be code, then class name will be padding from x axis will be 4, padding from y axis will be 3, hover bg emerald 600 slash 30, transition colors, cursor pointer, flex, item center, gap will be 2. Then here after this, let's type on click, an arrow function, handle, currency select, give code. Let's give a span tag, give class name, text will be emerald 400 slash 80. Then let's type, let's give code is equal to USD, then show dollar sign, else code is equal to euro, show else, then show this, else show rupees sign. Then give a span tag, give code dot to uppercase. Then here let's close this. Now give here class name, text will be gray 100. Now as you can see it's present here. Now after this, let's create coin list. Let's give div, give class name, space from y axis will be 3, position will be relative, z index will be 10. Let's type filtered cryptos dot slice method 0, 12. Then let's type dot map function, item, an arrow function. Let's now here in pages, let's create a page that is crypto.jsx. Let's type RAFCE. Now in app component, let's create another route, that is route. Path will be /crypto/ crypto ID. Give element will be crypto.jsx. Let's import it here. Let's close this route. Now here after this, let's type a link tag. A link tag 2 will be backtick. 2 will be backtick crypto, then a $sign item dot id. Now scroll up and let's import link. Let's import link from React router DOM. Now scroll down and after this link tag, give key will be item dot id. Give class name will be block. Padding will be 4. BG gray 800/30. Backdrop blur will be MD. Hover. BG will be gray 700/40. Rounded will be XL. Border emerald 500/10. Hover. Border will be CN 500/30. Transition all. Duration will be 300. Group. Now here let's close this link tag. Let's create mobile and tablet view layout. Let's create div, give class name. For medium screen it will be hidden. Space from y-axis will be 3. Now div, give class name, flex, item center, justify between. Then another div, give class name, flex, item center, gap will be 3. Then a span tag, give class name, text emerald 400/80, text sm. Now let's type hashtag item dot market underscore cap underscore rank. Now as you can see, our 12 blocks are present here. Now after this, let's create an image tag. Let's type item dot image and alt. Let's type item dot name. Give class name. Width will be 7. Height will be 7. For smaller screen, width will be 8. For smaller screen, height will be 8. Rounded full. BG gradient to BR from emerald 500/20 to CN 500/20. Padding will be 0.5. Now let's create a div. Give class name. Let's create a div, and in div let's create a paragraph tag. Give class name. Font will be medium. Text gray 100. For smaller screen, text will be base. Text sm. Let's type item dot name. Now after this, a paragraph tag. Give class name. Text will be 2x. Text will be sx. For smaller screen, text will be sm. Text cn 400/80. Margin top will be 0.5. Now let's type item dot symbol dot to uppercase. Now after this div, let's create a div. Give class name, text right. Then a paragraph tag. Give class name. Text will be sm. For smaller screen, text will be base. Text gray 100. Now let's type current currency dot symbol. Then item dot current underscore price dot to local string Now after this, let's create a div. Give class name will be flex. Item center, justify between. Padding from top will be 2. Border T, border emerald 500/10. Now another div, give class name backtick flex. Item center, gap will be 1. Text will be small. For smaller screen, text will be base. Now type in item dot price underscore change underscore percentage underscore 24 hours is greater than 0, then text emerald 400, else text red 400. Now here let's create a span tag, give class name. Now in span tag just type item dot price underscore change percentage for 24 hours is greater than 0, then give this code. Now type math dot absolute item dot this dot to fixed position will be 2 for then percentage, then div, then class name. Now here let's copy this div and paste it here. Then here let's change this item to market cap. Then another paragraph tag, give class name. Text will be extra small. For smaller screen, text will be small. Text shadow, text will be emerald 400/60. Margin top will be 0.5. Now let's type volume will be. Now let's copy this and paste it here. Now change this item dot total underscore volume. Now after this div, let's create desktop view. Now let's go for smaller devices. Now as you can see, the details are visible here. Now after this, let's go back to our VS Code. Now after this, let's type div, give class name hidden. For medium screen, it will be grid. Grid column will be 5. Gap will be 4. Item center. Now a span tag, give class name. Text will be emerald 400/80. Then text will be small. For larger screen, text will be base. Now this hashtag item dot market cap rank. After this, let's create a div, give class name flex, item center, gap will be 3. Then our image tag, let's type item dot image, and alt, let's type item dot name. Let's close this. Now as you can see, the rank and image both are present here. Now after this, give a class name. Width will be 8, height will be 8. For larger screen, width will be 10. For larger, height will be 10. Rounded full. BG gradient to BR from emerald 500/20 to CN 500/20. Padding will be 0.5. Now as you can see, it's looking good. Now after this, let's create a div, give class name, font will be medium, text gray 100, text will be base. For larger screen, text will be large. Let's type item.name. Now after this, change div to paragraph tag. Let's remove this and paste it here. Then a paragraph tag, type item.symbol dot to uppercase. Let's close this. Give a class name. Text will be SM. For larger screen, text will be base. Text cn 400/80. Now after this, let's check. As you can see, name are present here. When we click on anything, it's open that second page. So the route is working fine. Now after this, let's create a div. Give class name flex item center. Gap will be 1. Now a span tag. Give class name text cn 400/80. Now after this, let's type current currency dot symbol. Now after this, let's create another span tag. Give class name text gray 100. Now let's type item dot current price dot to local string. Now another div, give class name backtick. Text will be center. Padding from x-axis will be 2. Padding from y-axis will be 1. Rounded full. Text SM. For larger screen, text will be base. Now for larger screen, text will be base. Then let's type item dot price change percentage 24 hours is greater than 0. Then BG emerald 500/20 text emerald 400. Else show BG red 500/20 and text red 400. Now after this, let's copy this line and paste it here. Now change the span tag, remove this span tag. Now let's check. Now the symbols are not coming here. Now symbols are given in the GitHub link given in the description box. Now as you can see, the icons are present here. Then let's copy this line and change this line to for mobile view. And after this, let's copy this and paste it here. Now change SM to LG for both, and then let's see. As you can see, the market cap and 24-hour flux are present here. Volume is present too. So now when we click on rupees, it changes the value. When we click on euro, it changes the value. For dollar, it changes the value. Now let's search, and let's search for this. Now as you can see, it's present here. Now when we change, the value changes here and it takes us to that route. So this is working fine. Now let's create footer.jsx. Let's type RAFCE. Now let's type a class, give class name width will be full. Padding from y-axis will be 6. BG gradient to R from gray 900 via gray 800 to gray 900. Backdrop blur will be XL. Border T. Border emerald 500/20. Shadow gray. Shadow will be this code RGBA, this color code. And then let's create a div. Give class name. Padding from x-axis will be 5%. For medium screen, padding from x-axis will be 8%. And for larger screen, padding from x-axis will be 10%. Now after this, a paragraph tag, give class name, text center, text SM. For medium screen, text will be base, text gray 300, hover, text CN 400/90, transition colors, duration will be 300. Then after this, let's create a span tag, give class name, PG gradient to R from Emerald 400 to CN 400, BG clip text, text transparent. Now let's type and copy semicolon 2025 crypto tracker tracking. Now it's not showing here. Let's import footer to home component first. Now let's close this and now let's go back. As you can see, it's present here. Now after this, let's type all market data sourced from Coingecko API. Then a paragraph tag, give class name, text center, text will be extra small. For medium screen, text will be small, text gray 400, margin top will be 2. Then type made with span tag, give class name, text will be red 400/80. Let's give an hearts. Then as you can see, heart is present here. Then after this, give a BR tag. Let's type and mid dot, give an anchor tag. Let's go to Chrome and search for hexagondigitalservices.com. Now let's copy this and let's paste it here. Then after this, let's close this. And here after this, let's give target will be blank. Then give class name, margin left will be 2, hover, text purple 400. Transition colors, let's type hexagon digital services. Now after this, as you can see, it's present here. When we click on this, it's redirect to us that site. Now let's search again. So this is working fine. So now let's create this page. For this, let's remove this and let's type navbar and let's type footer. Now let's import nav. Okay, import it manually. Import navbar from /component/navbar. Now let's create a component that is area chart.jsx and another component that is coin page.jsx. Here let's type RAFCE and let's import coin page here. Now as you can see, it's present here. Then let's go here and let's type div, give class name, max min height will be screen, BG gradient to BR from gray 900 via gray 900/95 to gray 900/90. Text will be white. Padding from x-axis will be 4. For smaller screen, padding from x-axis will be 5%. For medium screen, padding from x-axis will be 8%. Padding from y-axis will be 6. Another div, give class name, flex column, item center. For medium screen, flex row, gap will be 4. Margin bottom will be 6. BG gray 800/30. Backdrop blur will be LG. Padding will be 4. Rounded will be XL. Border emerald 500/20. Now let's type here const coin details comma set coins detail is equal to use state null. Now type const chart data comma set chart data is equal to use state null. Now after this, let's create an image tag. Let's type coinsdetail.image dot large. Then in alt type coindetails.name, give class name, width will be 16, height will be 16, for medium screen width will be 20, for medium screen height will be 20, then rounded full, bg gradient to br from emerald 500/20 to cn 500/20, padding will be 1. Now after this, let's type here, let's go here and copy this const option and paste it here, change options to request options, and here let's type const crypto id. As you can see, this crypto id is present in here. Let's copy this and paste it here, is equal to use params hook. Then here let's type const if crypto id is not found, then return div, give a class name, min height screen, flex item center, justify center, bg gray 900, text white, and let's close this div. Give a paragraph tag, error will be no cryptocurrency id provided or founded. Then after this, let's type use effect hook and let's create an arrow function. Let's type const fetch data is equal to async function. Let's create an arrow function. Let's type const. First let's define the state, that is period comma set period is equal to use state, value will be empty, will be 10. Then const error comma set error is equal to use state, value will be null. Then here let's type const current. Let's go to crypto context and let's copy this and let's paste it here, is equal to use context, then crypto context. Now after this, let's type set error will be null, and let's try in try block, let's type const details res is equal to await function. Let's type fetch backtick. Let's copy this API route and paste it here. Here let's change this and let's type $, the route crypto id, put a comma, request options. Now after this, let's type if details res dot not okay, then throw new error, that is, let's type error backtick error fetching coins detail, then let's type $details res dot status text, then let's type set coins detail will be await detail res dot json format, then let's type const chart res is equal to await fetch Then let's give a backtick. Let's go to this and let's go to coin historical chart data by ID. Here let's give VS currency to USD. Days will be 10. Now as you can see, it's get updated here. Now after this, interval will be daily. Let's try it. It shows coin not found. We have to give the coin name, that is Bitcoin, or you can try any other coin. It shows the data, status is 200. So now let's copy this API and let's paste it here. Here let's remove this, and after this change this to dollar crypto ID. In market, in currency, let's type current currency dot name. In days, let's remove this. Let's give period. And now after this, put a comma and let's type request options. Now after this, let's type console.log request options, comma request option. Now if chart data is not okay, then throw new error will be backtick error fetching chart data. Now put a comma. Now in this dollar sign type chart data dot chart response dot status text. Now here change it to chart response. Now after this, let's type set chart data await chart.res.json format. Now after this, let's type a catch block. In this, let's type error, then console.error will be error, then set error will be error.message. Now after this, let's type set fetch data, and here let's type array, then type current currency, crypto ID and period. Now after this, if error, then return a div, give class name, min height screen, flex item center, justify center, bg gray 900, text will be white. Now let's create a paragraph tag, type error. Now after this, let's type if coin details is not found and or chart data is not found, then return a div, give class name, min height screen, flex item center, justify center, bg gray 900, another div, close the div right here, give class name, animate spin, rounded full, height will be 12, width will be 12, border T2, border B2, border emerald 500. Now let's remove this, and from here remove this too. So now it's working fine. Now after this, now create a div, give class name text center, For medium screen, text left. Then create a h1 tag, give class name, text will be 2xl. For medium screen, text will be 3xl. Font will be bold. BG gradient to R from Emerald 400 to CN 400. BG clip text, text transparent. Now let's type coinsdetail.name. Then span tag, give a class name, text will be XL. For medium screen, text will be 2xl, margin left will be 2, text CN 400/80, block, margin top will be 2, will be 1. Now let's type coinsdetail dot symbol dot 2 uppercase. Now after this, as you can see, it's present here. Now let's close this. Now after this, let's create a paragraph tag, give class name, margin top will be 1, text will be small, text gray 300/80. Now let's type rank, will be hashtag coinsdetails.marketCap_rank. Now as you can see, the rank is present here. Now create a div, give class name, margin bottom will be 6, PG gray 800/30, backdrop will be medium, backdrop blur will be medium, padding will be 4, rounded XL border emerald 500/20. Now another div, give class name, flex column. For smaller screen, flex will be row, justify between, item start. For smaller screen, item center, margin bottom will be 3, gap will be 2. Then create a h2 tag, give class name, text will be large, font will be semi bold, text will be emerald 400/90. Then let's type current currency dot symbol price chart. Now after this, create a div, give class name, position will be relative, group. Now create a select tag. In this, type value will be period, on change will be event and arrow function, set period event dot target dot value. Now here give a class name, BG gray 800/60, border emerald 500/30, rounded LG, padding from x-axis will be 3, padding from y-axis will be 1.5, text will be small, focus, outline will be none, focus, ring will be 1. Now after this, let's type focus, ring emeralds 500/30, make it 50. Now in this, let's type option tag, value will be 1, it will be 24 hours. Now let's copy this and paste it 5 times. Now change this value to 1 to 7, then this to 10, this will be to 30, it will be 90, and this will be 365. Then here let's change this to 1Y, 1 year, then this will be changed to 3M, 3 months, 30 will be changed to 30 days, 10 will be changed to 10 days, 7 will be changed to 7 days. Now as you can see on right, it's present here. Now after this, let's create a div, close the div right here. Let's give a class name, position will be absolute, minus insert will be 0.5 bg gradient to r from emerald 600 slash 20 to cn 500 slash 20 rounded lg. Blur will be 2xl. Blur opacity will be 30. Group hover opacity will be 50. Transition duration will be 300. Minus red index will be 10. Now after this div, give a class name. Width will be 64. Height will be 64. For medium screen, height will be 80. Now after this, let's type area chart. Give historical data, give the value, then currency symbol, give the value, dot symbol. Now after this, let's go to area and let's type RAFCE. Let's remove this and here let's type import. Now first let's install React Google Charts. Let's open this and let's copy this command and paste it in your terminal. Control C and Y, then paste it here. Now let's run it again. Now let's refresh it. Now let's type chart from React Google Charts. Now here let's type this historical data and let's put a comma. Let's copy this currency symbol and paste it here. Now let's type const data comma set data is equal to use state. Value will be date comma price. Then here let's type div, give class name, width will be full, pg gray 800 slash 20, backdrop blur sm, rounded xl, padding will be 4, border emerald 500 slash 20. Then let's type chart. Now close this. Let's go to GitHub and let's search for crypto tracking. Now in src, go to area chart component and let's copy this option. And let's close this and let's paste it after this. Now in chart, let's type chart type will be area chart, then data will be data, then options will be options, then loader will be div, give a class name text emerald 400. Now type loading market data. Then let's close this div. Then after this, let's type root props will be data dash test id will be 1. Now here are the details of the chart, that is straight lines, crosshairs and v-axis, h-axis. Now here let's type use effect hook and let's create an arrow function. Let's type if historical data dot prices, then const formatted data is equal to historical data dot prices dot map function item, an arrow function, then let's type new date, item at 0 index, comma, item at 1 index. Now type set data will be date, comma, prices. Then put a comma, dot, formatted data. Then after this, put a comma and type historical data. Now let's close this area chart and let's close this area chart here. Now there is an error, says this is not defined. Now let's import area chart. Import area chart from /component/area chart. Now as you can see, the chart is present here with the detail. Now let's change it to 3 months. Now it shows from January to April. Now after this, let's create a div, give class name, space from y-axis will be 3. Then for medium screen, it will be hidden. Let's create div, give class name, bg will be 900, gray 900, 800/30, backdrop blur md, padding will be 4, rounded will be lg, border emerald 500/20. Now let's create a div, give class name, flex, justify between, item center. Let's create a span tag, give class name, text small, text cn 400/80. Now let's type current price. Now let's create a span tag, give class name, text will be lg, font will be bold, text emerald 400. Now let's type current currency dot symbol. After this, let's type coins detail dot market cap rank, market underscore data dot current price, current currency dot name dot to local string. Then after this div, let's copy this div and let's paste it after this. Now here change current price to market cap, and this will be changed to market cap. Then after this, as you can see, for smaller devices it is shown here. The current price and market cap are shown here. Now let's paste it here. Now first add a div, give class name, space from y-axis will be 3. Remove this div, and here span will be changed to div. Now here current price will be changed to 24 hours high. Now this div class name will be changed to flex, item center, text gray 400. Now change it to green 400. Now after this, let's type arrow up, give class name will be width will be 4, height will be 4, margin right will be 1. Let's close this arrow up. Let's type import arrow up from Lucidity React. So now the icon is imported here. Then after this, let's close this div right here. Now after this, as you can see, for smaller devices it's present here. Now let's copy this div and paste it again. Change this to low, then change this color to red, then change this symbol to arrow down, and here the price will be changed for both. It will be high underscore 24 hours, and this will be low underscore 24 hours. Now as you can see, it's present here. Now let's go, and after this let's create a div, give class name hidden. For medium screen it will be grid calls 2, for larger grid calls 3, gap will be 4, for margin from bottom will be 6, div class name bg gray 800/30, backdrop blur md, padding will be 4, rounded will be xl, border emerald 500/20. Now let's type ht tag, give class name, text will be small, text cn 400/80, then margin bottom will be 2. Let's type current price. Now after this let's create a paragraph tag, give class name, text will be 2xl, font will be bold, text will be emerald 400. Then let's scroll up and let's copy this and paste it here. Now after this let's copy this div and paste it again here. Let's change this to market cap. Then let's copy this 2 lines and paste it here. Now as you can see, the both current price and market price are present here. Then after this let's copy this div and paste it here. Now here change market cap to 24 hours range. Then create a div, give a class name flex, justify between item center. Now remove this paragraph tag and let's type div, give class name flex, item center, text screen 400. Now let's type arrow up, give class name, width will be 5, height will be 5, margin right will be 1. Now let's scroll up, let's copy this line and paste it here. Then after this let's create a div, give class name flex, item center, text red 400, then type arrow down, give class name, width will be 5, height will be 5, and text red 400. Now let's close this icon. Now scroll up and let's copy this lines and paste it here after this. Now as you can see, both are present here. Now after this let's create a div, give class name, space from y-axis will be 3, for medium screen space from y-axis will be 0, for medium screen it will be grid, for medium screen grid calls 2, gap will be 4. Now let's just copy this 3 lines and paste it here. Now after this let's remove this 1 line, change it to LG, for medium screen rounded will be XL. Now after this div let's cut this div and paste it here. Now after this let's type a span tag and here give class name, text will be small, for medium screen text will be base, For text emerald 400 slash 90, then type 24 hours change. Now let's create a div, give class name flex, item center, gap will be 2. Now let's create a span tag, give class name backtick, text base. For medium screen, text will be large. $coins detail dot market data dot price underscore change underscore percentage underscore 24 hours is greater than 0. Then type text green 400, else show text red 400. Then let's type coins detail dot market data dot price to fixed 2 percentage. Now after this, let's type coins detail dot market data dot this is greater than 0. Then arrow up, give class name, width will be 5, height will be 5, text green 400. Then in this, else type arrow down, give class name, width will be 5, height will be 5, text red 400. Now after this, let's copy this and paste it here. Now after this, change it to 24 hours volume. Create a span tag, give class name, text will be large. For medium screen, text will be Excel, text CN 400. Now let's copy these two lines and paste it here. Now just change this to volume, total volume. Now after this, let's close two divs, 1 and 2. So now let's check. Now firstly, let's check this functionality. It's working fine. Once we click on this, it shows this. So this is working fine. Now for 24 hours, it shows the data for 24 hours from AM to PM. Then it shows the different values coming from the API, and it is fully responsive for any devices. Now in crypto, now let's refresh the page. Now the footer is shown. Now let's see this, whether this is responsive or not. It is responsive for all devices. Now let's search for this icon, this crypto coin, and as you can see, it shows the detail for that crypto coin with the price changes to euro. So now it changed to 3 months. It shows the data for 3 months. For 1 year, it shows for 1 year. Now this is all. Let's host our project on GitHub. Open your VS Code, click publish to GitHub. Publish to GitHub will be public repository. So it will take some time. It's pushed successfully. Now let's go to GitHub. Now let's check. Let's type here crypto tracker. Now as you can see, it's present here. Now go to Versal. Now here click on add new project. Here click on import third party Git repository. Copy this URL and paste it here. Click continue. Here the repository name will be small, no capital letters. Give our dash here and let's click on create. Now here it will take some time for creating your private repo and hosting it. So now deployment is done. Now as you can see, your site is live using Vercel. Now when you click on any coin, it works fine. You can change the data, it's working fine. Once you refresh the page, it shows an error. To resolve this error, firstly, let's go to your dashboard, then go to your GitHub. Here, let's go to your repo, which is live. Just add a new file. The file name will be Vercel.json and let's paste it here. The code is present in the description box. Then let's confirm it. Now as you can see, it's building the create.json.vercel.json. Now it's getting pushed. Now it shows it's done successfully. Now once you click on some page and refresh it, the error is resolved. So the site is hosted successfully. Now when you search, it shows the data here. This is all. Thanks for watching.